Son, the Holy Ghost in me.
Hello everyone, welcome to another End Time 4565 video. First off, I'd like to apologize. I've been a little under the weather, and also my computers were quite inundated by a couple of trolls that I picked up on because of my YouTube channel. But have no fear, I have bought me a new computer now. It's not working all that great itself, but it is what it is, and I'm going to try to keep it just for my YouTube channel. Now, like I said, I'm not real versed on how to make a video and stuff like that, so I might do some things that are not quite as professional and kosher as some of these other people. But here's something I really want you to know, and that is number one is I'm not asking you for no money. I'm not asking you for $250 to go to my special website. I'm not asking you for any kind of information. I'm not asking you for your money. I'm not even monetizing these videos because, it's copyright this and copyright that, and everybody's lying. So even my own music's been attacked, and it's just insanity. But that's the way the world is today. And there were some things I want to tell you about right now before I get into this new information. And that is, I may not show you all the information that I've compiled because I haven't quite figured out how to do it in a real good format yet. I've purchased a few video software formats to see if I could put stuff together, and I find it just doesn't function properly, or I haven't been able to dig my way through it yet. So that is what it is. So I may not give you all my information that I've been searching, but I'm going to give you the facts. And the thing about this is, I wanted, this whole YouTube channel for me is about giving my friends who watch me, 39 subscribers who I appreciate very much, the true information. I do my best to give you the facts and the true information. I'm not good at giving you predictions like some of these other guys. Well, this happened on May the 15th, and I told you 2 years ago that this was going to happen. Okay, well, I could tell you something's going to happen in 2 years from now, probably find something close and say, look, it happened. I'm not about that. I don't need to qualify myself. I don't need to qualify myself in any way, shape, fashion, or form. To you, to me, to anybody. Because this is YouTube. It is what it is as long as it's here. As long as it's here, it's an information trail. And I depend on you to help me get the information out. If you like my channel, if you like what I do, then help me by sharing this information and seeing if you can get some other folks to view it. I know, you got all these other guys that seem to be really professional. But you know what? I figured out something. That when they want to talk about the sun or the moon or the stars, they seem to be real educated, and anybody can get a script from other people. But you can always tell when they get to their theology. Because when they get to their theology, you're like, what? I mean, come on, man. People can't seem to read the Bible for themselves anymore at all. And this channel was originally for me to take prophetic events that are happening now and prove to you the Bible is true and that things are approaching that you need to be ready for, which entails me not only giving you information about what's happening, but it also entails me to give you information about the Bible and what it says. And in lieu of that, when I do that, I notice I don't get as many views because, it's like a lot of people, They don't want to hear about the Bible. You know what? What? Tell me how the earth is going to end tomorrow. Don't tell me about the Bible. Let me tell you something. Because you know the earth is in trouble, you better know the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? This whole scheme of things of YouTube channels and people trying to grab views. Listen, if I want 10,000 subscribers, it only costs me like $25. I mean, I can go on there and buy me 10,000 subscribers and boom, I got 10,039 subscribers. And people go, oh, look, he's got 10,000 subscribers. Listen, I have 39 subscribers right now. And I have worked hard and diligently to get them. I have done no promotions except for my YouTube channel. Hey, you don't want to hear all this. What's up with the what? Okay, so let me get down to these information that I have for you. Here's a headline. It says, huge pole shift uncovered from the European Space Agency. Oh, look at the date. June the 30th, 2014. Hello, that's almost like 2 years ago. Okay, well, just this week, the NASA Space Agency, never a straight answer, has finally came out with headlines that say the pole shift is in action. Now, you can't deny the fact that the pole shift is happening. Now, some people say, well, it's just a conspiracy theory. No, ladies and gentlemen, the pole shift is taking place right now. And as a matter of fact, it's in an escalated position where it's going faster and faster. Instead of slow, what's taken 10 years is taking 10 months. Okay, so I mean it's happening at a very fast rate. And I brought this old headline up because I want you to know that things are happening. Now, see this picture right here? This is a relatively old picture. But here's what I want to show you. Right now, magnetic north is on its way down towards Siberia, this way, at a rapid pace. The South Pole has now fallen off of the continent of Antarctica and is in the Indian Ocean between Antarctica and Australia, moving in a northerly direction. North Pole moving south, South Pole moving north, headed for each other. Now, it's a fact that these two magnetic entities could not collide. It's like trying to hold two huge magnets when they're repelling each other. And if you flip it over, boom, they stick. But if you put the north side over here and the south side of the magnet over here, they repel each other. So the question is, ladies and gentlemen, where at? And they're saying somewhere's over here, see right there, that this is going to be the point where they're going to move away from each other. Now, my question to you is, how fast is that going to be? Is it going to be something that happens really fast? Or is it going to be as slow? Is it going to affect us in any way? Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a lot of videos to show you, but listen to me close now. The earth is in travail. Not the people. Yeah, the people are in travail, but the earth. The earth, God's creation, is in trouble. Scientists have already come out with this new thing that the earth's crust is crumbling underneath us and falling into the magma. Okay, well, that should make at least somebody stop and say, you want to explain this? Oh, the New Madrid fault is beginning to shake and move. Or this headline, the San Andreas fault is locked and loaded and ready to blow. What the heck is that? And I heard a guy say the other day that it can't be the San Andreas fault. It runs east and west. And I'm like, really? I mean, I'm looking at a map. It looks north and south to me. Okay. Okay. North, northwest to north, south, southeast. Okay, so it's not east and west, ladies and gentlemen. It shows you how the people are not versed on information. And what about all the cracks around the continents? How about the huge crack in Philadelphia that's opening? And they don't know what to do about it, nor do they know what's causing it. How about the cracks in China? How about the cracks in Japan? How about the Solomon Islands are beginning to be inundated by water, like as if they were sinking? I mean, people say, well, islands rise and sink all the time. This fast? And what about Fiji? Today, Fiji had 4 earthquakes, 5.0 and greater, one of them 620 kilometers deep, the other 3 530 kilometers deep or so. That's down into the transition zone. Something big is going on below the Fiji Islands. You understand this? The earth is beginning to have difficulty with something. And I say to you that something is 2 things. First, that something is the pole change. There is a pole change. It is happening right now. It's undisputed. It's undebunked because it is real. It's very real. And so many people don't even know what a pole shift is. But it's very, very real, and it's happening right now. Well, Intel 4565, my compass doesn't say so. Your compass is always going to say north. It ain't going to tell you where it is. The only way you can know where it's moving is if you find a point of reference. You have to have a POR somewhere with a magnetic reading on it and begin to check that reading. I have been doing that, and I have found at times a 15-degree difference. That's just me. Pole shift is happening, and here's something else. The earth is in trouble because of the pole shift. Number 2, the earth is in trouble because of the magnetic field. Now, a lot of people like to blame CERN, and they on this CERN trip, and they like CERN, and they say CERN this and CERN that, and CERN is doing this and CERN is doing that, and there's actually no proof to say that. And somebody looks at the Earth Pulse video, and then they coincide it with the time stamp of CERN, and then they claim it's CERN. Ladies and gentlemen, so if it is CERN, we're in real trouble, because there is more than CERN to be concerned about. Because the pole shift is also affecting our magnetic field. I told you this before. Because when it shifts, it's going to take at least 30 days or so for the fields to get back into an organized position. At least for sure 3 days without protection. You understand that? That means radiation fallout in a natural sense from the sun, and not in a nuclear explosion. The magnetic field has weakened some 30%. 30%, and some places even more in the South Indian Ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, we used to have a Class X flare. We'd have to have an X20 to affect our atmosphere and on the earth. But X flare, if we have an X flare now, it's going to be like a off the hook flare, because M-class, C-class flares right now are causing us great problems because there's no magnetic field protection like it used to be. And it's affecting the atmosphere, and it's affecting the people, and the people are becoming more affected. It's like that old Star Trek episode that the only cure for the spores was anger. And so Mr. Spock created a noise in the atmosphere that brought a frequency that brought people to anger. And the anger released them from the spores. Okay, well, it's kind of the same thing now. This radiation fallout that's happening all around the world, more and more, I believe is part of the problem that anger around the world is being fueled. Now, you can't dispute me on that because you don't know. I don't know for sure. But something is happening. Something's happening to the people. They're getting sicker. And the animals are dying all over the world. It's not El Nino. That is the biggest lie and most stupid thing I've ever heard. This is not the biggest El Nino the earth has never seen. This is not the biggest one. Yet it's being blamed for the biggest phenomena ever known to man's history. Why? Because it's just something to use as an excuse because there's no explanation. And remember, when science doesn't have an explanation, God has to be the answer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a fact. We are in the end times. And this escalation in 2016 is going to become so magnanimous, so powerful, that if you're not watching out, you're going to get caught unawares. Jesus Christ is coming soon to pick up the church. I didn't say everybody. I said the church. Make no mistake about it. It is coming. That moment. Jesus is coming. That moment. The catching away. The earth is in travail. Well, how do you know? End times 4565. I'm just looking at the news. I'm not preaching anymore. Nobody wants to hear me. They think I'm some crazy idiot. In fact, since I said that, I have a troll who said that I was an idiot. And said that I was trying to bait you with information with my titles. No, I'm just trying to give you the facts. Now, maybe when I started this, I thought maybe something could come of it. But it's not about the money, man. Really. If YouTube don't like it, they can cut me off. I'll just find another avenue. I've already got me a website. Maybe I'll start something on that. And if I can't fund it, I won't do it. If God doesn't want me to do it, He won't fund me. That's simple. It's not hard. It reminds me of all these televangelists that say they need $2 million today. And my answer to them is, why? Have you spent that much money beyond God's means? Have you really gone beyond God's plan so far that you need help? Really? So you just spent 30 minutes asking for money when you could have spent 30 minutes telling somebody about the love of Jesus Christ, how He gave His life for you so that you don't have to suffer the wrath. It's not about the wrath of God, it's about the love of Jesus Christ. This whole gospel thing is not about the tribulation. It's not about the rapture. This whole gospel thing, it's not about Greek and Hebrew. It's about the love of Jesus Christ who came for your sins and made a way. And you don't have to do a cotton picking thing to receive this love, except accept it. That's all. That's all you have to do. But the pole shift is only a symptom of the sickness that this earth is feeling because of sin. in your life is only showing the symptoms of the sin. Life without Christ. You know it's right. Just like you know the pole shift is right. Make no mistake about it, something big is coming on this earth. Something really big. Make no mistake about it. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, I don't think either one of those are going to happen. I think Hussein Obama knows that something else is coming. I think everybody but you know, everybody in the world but you know something big is coming. Be ready. Look out, look out, look out, look out. Don't get caught blindsided. Now I'm going to start making some more videos about some other information. But I wanted to tell you that it's confirmed. The pole shift is confirmed. It's a confirmed, and it's happening very fast. Even Terrell Darkstar can't keep up with the information. And he is very smart. Mary Greeley. Have you seen Mary Greeley's videos on Yellowstone, ladies and gentlemen? The movement underground is off the hook. It won't take much now. One good quake. I think we're one big quake away from all hell breaking loose. Just like your life, you're one big quake away from all hell breaking loose in your life. Look out. Look out. Jesus Christ seeks you with open arms. Don't let the devil catch you blindsided.
Pardon me, I've got something to say. When soul goes tired, the devil he comes to play. This old cat's been sitting on a fence too long. Jesus is a light in my corner, darkness is long gone. What was I thinking? Son, the Holy Ghost in me. So you think you're stuck in a desperate situation? Come on, he'll lead you away from temptation. Call his name right now, you ain't got time wise. The alley don't seem so dark with the light of Jesus Christ. Lord, I really must have been dreaming. I pray and I pray some more. Beyond the wall hits the floor. The demons all run to the door. It's combination 1, 2, 3. I got the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost in me.